I'm Megan Van Petten, founder of the Esports Trade Association and host of the Esports Connected podcast. I am inspired to share key tidbits from several interviews conducted with industry influencers over the 3-day span of our EsportsNext Conference. To be able to celebrate and learn from those who are shaping our community is such an honor. Press play and let the waterfall of knowledge wash over you as it did for me. Enjoy.
Welcome back. I'm here with the amazing MVP. MVP, let's recap. I mean, last night you came on, we talked a little bit about the day and the craziness of the first day and the fun of the first day.
Right.
But let's recap today so far.
Yes.
And also what we're looking towards. Let's do recap first.
Okay. So am I looking here? Is this what everybody sees? Okay. All right. It's hard not to look at you, you know?
Okay.
So, wasn't the breakfast amazing? I'd like to just start from the beginning.
You mean from the networking ability or the food or both?
Both.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm a big boy. A banana and a muffin doesn't really get me done.
I know.
But that's okay. There's only a few of us big boys here.
Yeah.
So we just ate twice.
Yes, good. Yeah, I'm really into whole fruit and healthy snacking.
It was good.
And the croissants in the bakery. I was really picky about what we
and
ordered.
the healthy networking.
And oh my gosh. So it was there was networking in the house.
I got to talk with Daniel from LG, just learn about what they're doing.
Okay.
And the UGC guys who've been really helpful here with the stream setup. And then Chris Turner was sitting with me, so we had some fun networking. A lot of good table conversations. Really good setup to sit around in a circle and connect. But did you get to network any, or were you doing stuff?
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, just being connected and relating is all, it's not a marathon. We're all in it for the long haul, I think. Okay. I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone.
Sure.
But it's not a one and done. It's a pretty cool vibe, and I'm telling everyone that. People are like, "Who should I talk to?" I'm like, "Everyone."
Yeah, everyone.
Who do you think? And I'm like, anyone that's next to you. The whole time. So, I've been doing. Whoever is next to me is who I'm talking to. I have no appointments. I have nothing scheduled.
True. Okay.
So
then, after the breakfast, what were some other things that happened this morning? Panels or discussions?
So, oh my gosh, let's see. Wayne Gill opened up and, did an incredible blessing on the event.
I like that touch.
I
did
too.
Touch. I think you had something to do with invocation idea. Am I wrong?
Well, I just never think it hurts, to lead with faith, and I do personally, but we certainly want to be sensitive to others.
Sure.
So we, we kept it off of the agenda, but wanted to bless the venue and everyone coming.
You are a nonprofit. You are allowed, and you are able.
And it was really nice. It was, Pastor Wayne Gill is amazing, and we're in a pandemic. We want to bless everyone that's walking through this door.
Yeah.
We, breakfast had an extra component of health on it, and. We care. We want to keep everyone hydrated and healthy and body, mind, and spirit.
Yeah, and we need it. We need the energy. It's a long day.
Yes.
There's a lot of fun stuff going on and a good ending to the day, I know. But after we had 2 panels this morning, correct?
Right.
I obviously love the first one and the second one. But the first one, we had some really good women in esports, women in gaming panel, which I just had Joni on my show last week. We were talking about all the same stuff, but you had some amazing people. April is amazing, first of all, of course.
I know. I mean, she really brings it. She never disappoints. I mean, she's a pillar of our community here in Chicago, April Welch, with IIT. It's just great to have her put that panel together with the committee and the chairs, of course. But she's doing some great work, and I couldn't be more proud. I mean, the panelists were solid. She did a great job.
Yeah.
And she opened the conference with, "Thank you for letting the women in esports lead us in to the next couple of days. And I thought that was nice.
Yeah. I was talking with Harley yesterday, and I didn't realize, and maybe she doesn't want this saying, but she is not over 21.
I know.
She is not.
I know.
She just graduated high school.
Isn't she amazing?
This last spring.
She's like a prodigy.
Yeah, she's obviously a military brat.
Yeah.
Following around, but I didn't expect that little package to be that young as well as that knowledge. First of all, she dresses pretty cool, and then she's super knowledgeable. And then after thinking she's been doing this for 15 years, she also is 18. So,
right. I know.
Pretty incredible.
All dressed up. Yesterday I saw her in a suit. You know, you would have thought she's a
suit and tennis shoes. The way to go.
Yeah, she's an enterprising young lady.
So when I think about Harley, I think about what we had the women's panel. Is she was saying, and maybe we touched a little bit on the women's panel, but like we just want to be gamers and not just we're the women or we're this race or we're this tournament of women or whatever.
Yeah.
It's important to call out the difference, or call out the diversity, but also not harp on it to where it's the focal point. That's
right. You know, I thought Lewis Johnson had it right this morning, just talking about not, do we have, an African American, or do we have a woman, or do we have this, or do we have that? We're being that. Just being what we can, and including everyone, not talking about it, like doing.
Yeah.
And just, it's simple.
Yeah. Now, there's a live stream happening in there. Where are people watching that right now?
They're watching it from home.
But like, what platform are they?
Maestro.
And so that's if you got a virtual ticket or something?
That's right.
Okay.
Well, we didn't sell virtual tickets.
Okay.
You could buy a ticket.
Gotcha.
But because of the pandemic, we just thought that we would offer for people that couldn't make it for whatever reason, that we would offer that.
Yeah. And you had a panelist on the women's that was virtual.
Exactly.
From wherever she was. I can't remember the city she was in. Yeah. So after the women's panel, we had a mental health panel. Josh Otero, I just had him on the show a minute ago, talked to him about mental health and physical health. What were some takeaways in that one, do you think?
Yeah, so I think the panel went really well. I know it went over as it should. Dr. John is amazing. And, mental health is so important, especially now. It's not like all of a sudden, but we have all survived something so severe and traumatic. Yeah. And there is, post-traumatic stress disorder is real. And, people do seek shelter in gaming and play, and we never want to underestimate that. So it was an excellent panel. All of our panels will be available for members, and we might even do some post-conference. We have some interest from, we have a lot of global interest in what we're doing here this week.
Oh, okay.
So we're very likely going to be streaming our panels through the year.
Okay, like recaps of the panels.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah,
exactly.
They're good panels.
There's a lot of interest.
A lot of really just, even from Lewis and him saying, if you want to be a presenter, come talk to me. Like, yes, I'd love to sit down. You talk for an hour, I'll take notes. My biggest thing I want to get for you in the podcast, we get how to present, but researching is what I really want to get under my belt is like understanding and finding, and how do you really go and stalk someone for the past 20 years so you can have little tidbits to talk about. I think that's something I need to work on.
Who doesn't? If you watch Lewis, he's the best of the best, right? And you can see he's really concentrated. Yeah. He's really focused. He's really present. He has his notepad he's walking around with. He doesn't not write anything down. You can't tell that he's got his notes right there, but his advice is be prepared.
Yeah. So
and you really can't prepare enough. Every time I sit down for any show, I want 10 more minutes of studying.
Yeah.
Just every time.
Yeah. Always learning. Always learning.
Agree.
What are some big highlights today? Before the happy hour, of course, which is later on. What's it called? The WIT?
Oh.
Is that like above us or something?
I have the biggest surprise for tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow now. Okay.
I have a huge, Esports Trade Association has the biggest announcement at 9 a.m.
We're all getting puppies. No?
You're going to be very happy.
Check under your seat for a puppy, everybody.
Yes. I can't let the cat out of the bag.
We're getting cats. Okay, so you heard it here live on the Esports Connected podcast. There is some special announcement happening tomorrow that's about puppies, I hope. If not, something better, I guess. It's something better than puppies.
What do you need? I mean, you just got a puppy.
Me? I don't have a puppy. I don't have a puppy.
You guys went puppy shopping.
We were looking for puppies, yes.
Okay, well, you got to wait because your puppy will find you. It's, they're family, right?
This is true. My wife spends a lot of time on Pinterest and puppy websites.
Oh.
Maybe, I don't know, Pinteresting to make puppies look good? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's fine. The last thing today.
Last but not last.
Last but not last. What are you looking forward to today? Besides happy hour.
Oh my gosh. Well, the sessions are amazing. My favorite thing is the elevator pitch and like the world.
That one's going to be so exciting.
Oh my God.
That's going to be so exciting.
So we are, that quick pitch was just.
Such a cool story last night. Yeah.
I think we have 10 panelists or 10 finalists for the pitch. We have an incredible group of judges.
Yeah.
This elevator pitch is getting a lot of hype. And they're really bringing it. Sharon Gill really coached everyone up. That is, without a doubt, exciting. It always is. I'm also really excited to hear from the Surge team. I just think Scott Greenberg is a genius. We're going to the WIT. He owns it.
Oh, okay.
He designed it.
Is that like around here?
Yes. It's just a famous spot in Chicago.
Okay.
And it's one of the most beautiful rooftop bars you're ever going to see. And I said, Scott, what was your inspiration? I mean, how did you create the WIT rooftop? It's so famous. And he said, well, this is what I did. I built a bar, and I put a hotel under it.
Sure.
Just to give you an idea of his genius, around the corner is another one of his incredible hotels. And where I want to have an event next time we're in Chicago is my favorite restaurant called Einstein's. The concept is Albert Einstein.
Okay. And
it is one of the most beautiful places. Ever go to a place and you just want to sit down and you want to stay? He recreated I agree. He recreated Einstein's library into a restaurant bar.
What?
Seriously.
I got to see this.
It's 4 layers of space.
Okay.
So it's like you can be on the upstairs VIP layer looking down at the library of Einstein, which is a bar.
Okay.
And then all of the walls open up and turn onto TVs, but you can't tell that they're TVs.
No, that's so cool.
It's so beyond.
Okay.
Like if Einstein was going to have a bar, Einstein would be very proud. But tonight we're going to one of Scott's other properties. So I can't wait to see him. He has been a big advocate he's worked so hard to get Surge here.
Okay.
And it's going to be an incredible facility.
Okay.
He's a world famous developer for hotels, and it's going to be off the charts.
Well, I was excited about the college esports panel, but this is actually taking a pretty high priority here, what you've just explained.
I know. Don't steal that interview from me.
Okay. Woo! Oh.
We're like competing now.
Yeah, I think you'll get it. You're running on probably 2 hours of sleep this week.
I've slept pretty well. I have no complaints. I've got the home field advantage here.
Sure.
I live 2 blocks away, so by design, this has really worked. I'm so grateful to live here and bring people from coast to coast. Yeah. It's been a beautiful. I don't think we've had any complaints. I understand a lot of our membership isn't in Chicago yet.
Yeah.
But with Surge and everything happening, it's coming.
Awesome. Okay, Esports Trade Association, Esports Next Conference, Beyond the Game. We are in day 2. We'll be coming back with some more amazing panelists and podcast information and interviews the rest of the day, tomorrow, and all sorts of really cool stuff you can check out at esportsta.org. .org?
EsportsTA.org.
It's an organization, 501c6. Check it out. Thank you, guys. We'll be back later. See ya.